my name's Jexsi Gray. I was honorably discharged from the Air Force as a nuclear weapons maintainer and almost directly into homelessness in San Francisco. I wasn't used to having to structure my own life outside of the rigid guidelines of the military. I didn't have any guidance, and I was forced to resort to living out of my car and showering at different gyms, pretending I still had a membership after I couldn't pay for that anymore either. And I just started this downward spiral, which was exacerbated by substance abuse, things I was using to cope. When I finally started having more and more run-ins with the police, I saw the trajectory that my life was on, and I knew this path wasn't going to lead to anywhere but prison. I had plans for a future after the military, and they didn't involve losing my life on the streets. The one saving grace for me was that's also when I found my faith. It was that pillar that I stood on when I didn't have anything else to stand on. When the pandemic came, when everything was locked down, I used that time to get sober, get back into school. Towards the end of the pandemic, I took a leap of faith and came to San Diego with nothing but a duffel bag. My faith changed how I saw the world and how I saw the future. Just being sober gave me the clarity to see that. Got connected with a local church. They connected me with a local nonprofit. The first one I was connected with was Uplift San Diego, Monica Ball. And she pointed me in the direction of other nonprofits that would give a voice to my story and help me get housing.
Through his determined search to find his place, Jexsi began public speaking, serving as a voice for people experiencing homelessness.
I had just finished speaking at a conference around narrative shift, because there's a lot of work to be done dispelling stigmas about what unhoused and formerly unhoused people look like or what caused them to fall into homelessness.
At that conference, the first Regional Task Force on Homelessness conference in San Diego, Jexsi met Laura Lavoie from Humble Design.
We felt like we already knew each other, and I found out what Humble Design did, and of course my mind was blown because I had not heard of that concept before. Getting like a fully furnished house that didn't come with like a loan shark interest rate to repay it. Being told that this furniture was now mine was a completely different frame of reference in my mind, completely different mindset. Like, okay, I have things to look after. I have things I can get insurance on now. A lot has happened since then. It's been a whirlwind of great outcomes and blessings. I finished up my second associates at City College here. It's in real estate. I'll be transferring to UCSD next year. I got my real estate license, and I stayed involved with the nonprofits that helped me.
Jexsi is now selling real estate, and he serves on the boards of Humble Design San Diego and Uplift. He advocates tirelessly for people who are experiencing homelessness, making sure their voices and stories are heard. He's giving back to those who helped him so they can help others, and he will never forget the impact of having his house become a home.
It's so much more than that. It's subjective experience that art really amplifies. You know, it's hard for me to articulate it still, but it's something I feel when I go home. When I can look at the couch in my living room or sit at the desk that Humble gave me. Still at the end of every day, when I lay down after a long day in my bed, I can just be grateful I have this bed. For me, that's beautiful.